one message around. Share to the retake. We are live, I believe, on retake as well. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. What's good, Onaji B? We are
Chill,
here.
man.
Better Call
Chilling.
Saul, AMA 12. I had never even announced the titles, but we're talking here about Acadia, which is the national park very close to where I live, where I've moved, and Acadia DAO, which is something I'm trying to start up here. And the first piece of the puzzle for that was Bitcoin Pizza Day in April, where we hosted an event here, right here in this very room, in this library, in the local library, where we're gonna start having weekly meetings. So cool that we get to stream stuff out like this. Honestly, since no one's gonna be here because I haven't done anything to promote this or market this, OnaGB's here, so we're just gonna vibe
Yes,
out
sir.
a little bit and talk about some cool things actually, because something like that I've been meaning to talk to you about, and I texted you and you're like, "This is cool," but like we didn't talk about it. Bro, Discord.
Yes,
Nepal
sir.
elected their prime minister through Discord. And how
Yes,
is
sir.
that not mainstream news? I didn't hear about that through anything else.
Well, okay, so I mean, the
It's a
Facebook crowd,
consensus, right? Like it is
Facebook crowd
literal.
has
It
no
was
idea
literal.
what Discord is,
What?
though.
What?
Facebook crowd has no idea what Discord is. So, like, think about that
But
headline.
that's the point, though, right? So it's like, should
Well, I
it
mean,
not
yeah.
be a big deal that they don't know a whole platform that a fucking prime minister was? Sorry, I should probably watch my.
No,
That a
you're
prime
no,
minister was voted into power on. Like there was a country that reached consensus on one person, whether that be like 50% or more, in a Discord group chat. Also, I'm pretty sure that's why we crashed last
so.
Sunday.
Oh, true, true,
'Cause I
true.
think the bandwidth was being because everyone was on it, right? Like all those people were coming in and voting, right? Like their servers might not have been able to handle that. I think that's what happened
But
to us. We
okay,
got booted
so
out.
in perspective, though, there's a whole lot of people, unfortunately, that don't know what Nepal is, don't know that it's a country.
Yeah,
So like the whole headline is like what? So I mean that's why. That's why.
but it's a country. Like, is it not?
But
Like,
I'm
is
telling
the
you,
ball part
Z,
of the UN?
like you said again, say it again.
Isn't the ball part of the UN? I'm just curious.
People don't even know what the UN is, Z. You're speaking at such a high level, but it's not a high level, which is like education needs
Wait,
to
what?
help.
Okay.
You need, tell me I'm lying.
Anyone
Like,
is welcome to ask questions. That's why it says AMA, right? Like we
yes,
talk at a high level. People
right.
buzz out. Welcome to ask questions. I see Cookies is in the building with the Onaji.
I know your steps.
And then Zyro, of course.
That's
That's a
good,
good.
cookies.
That's
That's
a good
good.
squad. Thank you guys for joining. First off,
But
I
the
want to just like reiterate just a couple words. I am here in the national park of well, not in the national park here, but close to 30 minutes away from one of the most northeast areas of the national park. And essentially, I want to bring blockchain to this area. The issue with where I am in Maine is it's 3 hours north of Portland, which is the biggest area in Maine, most people. So all the blockchain stuff is there. All the main like stuff is quote unquote there. So like it's just a challenge, right? Like even just getting the 12, 13 people we had for my Bitcoin Pizza Day party here, we did in the same room, which was kind of like the first ever meeting, and this is kind of going to be the second. And now I'm going to start to do this weekly now that Hurricane's here because he's going to be quote unquote my first member, right?
sick.
So we're just going to build everything from the ground up here. We have so many like deep connections with the business here that I've tried to build in the last 3 months, and just like a couple of different really cool things that we've been able to do. There's a young entrepreneurs event, and it's just like, dude, like going to these conferences and going to that and like being able to just like market, promote, and like talk, right? Like just like getting that experience, like trade shows, like that concept, it just makes it so much easier for those kind of like networking groups to like figure out who's who, figure out who you need to connect with, and then like continue on from there. It's like whenever you do that correctly, you all the way like connections work and networking work is like it works like in an exponential way, right? Like you meet one person that knows six people, and then all six of those people fuck with your product, right? Like all six of those people might have another six people that might be the right people, right? So it's literally exponential if you do it right. But the thing is, people like see networking as like every single person like they need to completely capture, or the other way, they just like meet people for the sake of meeting people and don't write anything down ever. And it's like, okay, you just spent like a year in spaces. What are all the people you met? It's like if you can't like capture that, which you still can, even if you haven't written it down, like there's data out there, like free data out there that you could use, right? It's like a really interesting concept. But yeah, we got the squad in here. Let's I saw Mumbo say shout out Nepal.
Yes, sir. Love
One
you,
person
Mumbo.
in the chat knows about Nepal. Mumbo. I don't know if you know, but they elected their prime minister through
He
Discord.
knows.
Nuts.
Mumbo knows.
Definitely knows.
Yeah.
Like that's cool. That's
It's very cool.
bro, this
It's
is
cool
the
to
dynamic
see.
duo. This man is my mentor. He was saying he wasn't earlier today. He totally is. Like when I joined the space, it was very new to me, and B was one of the first people like that was able to get me from my like Web3 consuming shell to like the creating shell, because you helped me with my first two events, like, and in just that, like giving me that opportunity to have that stage, like that was a big part of like that experience part for me. Like without that, I would not be where I am today. So shout out to B.
So, nah, shout out to you, man. You've been hitting the ground running, and I talk a lot about when I met you, and just like the whole vibe of the network was like we were pretty burnt out. Not gonna lie, like as all, and I know you have seen that now too. It's like when you came in, like, no, I'm ready to learn this. Like, let's change the world type vibes. And I was like, this is perfect. I need this. I need this energy in my life because usually, like, I try to emulate that. Like, let's go, let's go. We on some electing new people from Discord Nepal type vibes over here, with the whole crypto side and all that good stuff. It's like, and it was really refreshing having you come in and just having those fresh legs to be like, nah, let's cook. And we've been doing it ever since. So man, shout out to you. You've been building like crazy.
Thank you,
Um,
man. I
like,
appreciate that. Shout out Rec in the building.
yeah,
I see him
heck
up here.
yeah.
Slick in the building. What's good? Squad. Freeze in the building. Yeah, back to back. I know. Onaji's a king. Like every time I see him at work, I'm like, fuck, I want to stream tonight. Like, let's do it. Like, gives me that energy. Uh,
Love it.
but yeah, okay. So, dude, so many chats. Okay, this is great. Uh, what
Lock-ins
I was
even get there.
what I
Chat
was gonna
moving.
say was that B, like when you started, like it was a completely, I mean, well, okay, when you started in Web3, it was a completely different atmosphere. Like when you posted, when you got into like NFTs
Yeah.
to when you like, how long was it till you created the Onaji project? You know what I mean? Like, what was
Yeah.
that time period like? Because I'm curious, like, how your experience of that was different than mine. Where, like, again, like, I was blessed. I joined in the right time. People
Yeah.
like you and other real like big builders were still in this place, but like a lot of scammers and grifters were not as much in the space, which was really
Yeah.
cool. Um, uh, one of the chats. The thing is, like, you do have to just skip over things. You said twice or three times on the street today, like I should not have read that out loud. And it's like, yeah, you gotta read it before you say
That's
it.
the beauty of streaming. That's the beauty of Twitch and having the live audience. It's all good. It's all good.
I
No,
love
about I think I want to say like 2017, 2018 was when I really saw like, the IG graphic design community and artists and stuff over there were dabbling in, Ethereum and putting stuff on chain and starting to get, artwork on chain. And I wish I was like as early as some of those other artists that I, saw, being pioneers in the space. And I was just like, that's real cool. So 17, 18 kind of hit my radar. I'm like, okay, I'm starting to see art and we're talking about blockchain and things like that. Mama said, ain't no way. And then um like 2021, 2021, 21 was when I was starting to like see CryptoPunks and the generative art side. So I'm starting to see like the tech and art and blockchain tech, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, this is different. So then I'm starting to see PFP movement come, and I'm like, okay, 2021. So 2021, early 2021, like February, January, February, I'm like researching heavily, like what's going on, how do you do this, like what is this? And then at that same time, I'm like looking for communities. I'm like, okay, what can I afford to get in? Like, I'm trying to talk to some people. Couldn't really find any communities I'm vibing with. So summer, I'm like, screw it. Like I'm going my own thing. Like I missed the whole clubhouse scene, so I was just like I'm on the outside
Okay.
heavily. So I'm like, okay, cool. So summertime, I'm like, I'm gonna start building. I start reaching out to
This is
people.
summer of which
Um,
year again? Sorry, I'm trying to do a lot of things.
21,
Okay.
21,
Okay.
and
So
then
summer of 21. And when was the whole CryptoPunks thing? When you were seeing that for the first time?
that early
So
that
okay, you're
year.
still in 21.
But I think like,
So
because I
nothing
went and I
happened
looked
in
at
2020 at the end. Like it all started in one, like 21.
well, I looked at the CryptoPunks
CryptoPunks is
tag and
the
it says
original,
17.
right?
It's 2017. So it was on my
Okay, but like
radar.
yeah, like people love to have their numbers, right?
I
Like
could I could have got one if
really
I was like paying attention. Yeah.
interesting.
But I wasn't in those spaces. I
Those
wasn't in
spaces,
those
yeah, yeah, yeah.
conversations, those clubhouse rooms.
At
I
that
could
point,
have I could have minted an ape if I wanted to. I was, but I wasn't in those clubhouse rooms. So I was just like, so once that happened, I'm like, dang, I was there, but I wasn't there. So summer 21, I'm like, let's just build our own. I start brainstorming. I have like three other projects in the tuck, like with sketches and all kind of stuff before Onaji. So then I'm like reaching out to different artists and stuff. October is when, Prime was like, cool, I'm down, let's do it. We're like writing contracts, all that stuff. He's sending me sketches, like we're building at that point. October 21. Get it together. I'm doing JavaScript, learning all that, putting that all together. Um, January 22 when we launched it. And then, rest has been history, man. Crazy journey. But yeah, it's cool.
that's pretty nuts. So you
Yeah.
launched it in 22 then,
Yep.
after seeing everything in what in
And
20.
that was like the peak too. And I was just like,
I know,
oh,
yeah,
hey,
yeah. Worst
everything
time to do
happens
it,
for,
right?
yeah,
Of course.
yeah, yeah.
But it
Nah,
is what it is. Like the cool thing is like you've kept with it. Like that's
yeah,
the thing. No other person was insane enough to like do it at that time and continue doing it, but you were
yeah,
and you were
yeah,
here and you were continuing. Like that's what matters, right? Like that's kind of the
yeah,
coolest thing, like to see because like everyone like kind of shits on like the 10K NFC projects, but like the way you've done it is actually
yeah,
awesome. Cause like you kind of know one on one, like I would say most, if not all, the
yeah,
folks that have Onagis, right? Like you probably don't know a couple just because they're pseudonymous and they grabbed it.
yep.
Right? Like, and you just like you have no way of contacting them. That's good. And that's why I want to build an XMTP like
There
soon.
we go.
I was talking with
Yeah,
Prism. Prism thinks that that'd be cool, or someone else actually, someone at Boston now, but I'm sure Prism would
yeah.
like that as well. Prism joined in on Retake because he wasn't able to get in on Twitch. So if you guys
Hey.
want to like actually support me, just saying like Twitch has
Yeah.
yeah. So Retake would
And
be the place.
and
So
also like and also that's the beauty of like the slow organic growth. You
yes,
have
yeah.
the
Oh,
ability to
100%
do that and
the
build those
yeah,
relationships.
dude, it's
You know,
amazing. It's really cool because everyone else, like everyone thinks that a 10K PFP project is a fail if it doesn't sell out in like an hour, right? But like
and
that's
that was
insane
hard.
if you're thinking about like actually building a community, right?
Yeah.
So it's
And you
just
have to
like
navigate that too, because like that comparison culture and that meta, that trend, doesn't escape the whole Onaji fam. Like other people are like, okay, what's going on? What are we doing? Did it fail? Did it flop? Did it rug type vibes? And I'm like, just let it cook, let it cook. You know how to grill, just put it on the grill. So it was very much like people are seeing now, like, okay, this is beneficial to have it grow over time. But to their perspective, they don't know that I'm gonna stay around. They don't know that I'm not just,
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no.
dipping out with the person. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
It's really interesting because it's just like just that perspective and that knowledge was like, dude, okay, so what's the deal with insider trading in crypto? Because it's like
it,
I've transitioned
it's
putting
huge.
all of my money into wars because
It's
it's
huge,
like
man.
it's a bet on me. Like I know,
Exactly.
like you said, I know I'm
Big.
gonna be here, right?
Exactly.
I have confidence in Hurricane and Candy as
Yeah.
well because
Yep.
they've been there since the start, and then Hurricane's like now in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Like not literally right now, but
Yeah.
literally for the next 3 months, right? So it's like I
Yeah.
have confidence in myself. So to me, like that's a no-brainer. I should bring as much as
Exactly.
I possibly can dollar cost averaging, right? But is that
Bet on
inside
yourself.
like the devil? Like I can very
No.
much like I can start a stream and not start a stream. So it's just like, what is that in crypto, right? Like I understand
Yeah.
that even stock like people in Congress aren't following these rules, but it's like if like you were to create a rule based, like what is that in crypto?
Mm.
What is ethical like
You
business
speak it.
usership with tokens, right? Like, and
Yeah.
that to me is the problem with crypto. It's just like if people took a basic like business ethics class and like
Yeah.
you had to understand that to like buy crypto, like again, like that's not how it could work, right? Because of the way it works. But like that's just like that is the like minimum you needed. Like it'd be a completely
Yeah.
different space, of course. But like it's just that is interesting and
We
it's
need we need more we need more founders to have that internal dialogue that you're having right now. We need more founders to have that, wait, is this ethical? Wait a minute, is this we're just manipulating the entire markets.
I mean,
What
yeah,
are we
right.
doing?
And it's like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
conversation also then like people launching like multiple tokens, right? And like the quote
yeah,
unquote like dilution of your power and brand. And it's like
yeah,
the way you've built is also really cool because you built one thing and like every single thing you've done since then is just like, okay, go minute on Naji, right? Like
yeah,
that is your call to action, right? And that's
yes,
sometimes been my challenge in the space a little bit, but I think that's the point of the Zao and like what I'm building. Like I can't build it any other way. It
yeah,
like everyone else is very like focused on like the way to be a good business owner and business
yeah,
person is you have to only focus on one thing and culture that thing because you have to put all your energy to it. Anything else you do is a waste of energy. But it's like I'm trying to like I have always been a jack of all trades, master of none person. Like I have
yeah,
never been the best at any one thing, but like I feel like that skill of like being able to get to a competent level quickly in any subject or matter, like whether it be a sport or like an exercise, is just like that is I love doing that like gameplay and like video
hmm
games plus like card games and board games to me like the fun strategy is not like the first time you played but it's like the second time you played and you played it through once and you've heard how the rules work theoretically and now you've seen it play out and you're like thinking of all of the potential possibilities and to me games that are boring are ones where like within the second game I found the best way to play and it's over like that to me like once I found the best way to play, like I'm way less interested in playing a game because of that like natural challenge.
1000%, 1000%, man. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Um, man, you're cooking. No, you came here to cook, man. I was, I'm already burnt out in the 3 hours, almost 4 hours. She's like, no, we cooking today. Um, it's very cool. I think a lot of
Dude,
people
I
didn't
do have to
understand.
go real quick so we
Yeah,
can
go
make
ahead.
sure we get through every topic that I want because I want to end it when you go and then I'll go back and then we'll grab Hurricane and we'll just pop back on. We'll do a three for.
Yeah, I'm like 3 minutes, but
Okay.
but so I think the coolest part is like, and it's dope being able to like organically align with people like you, people with other people that really understand the tech first and foremost, but the implications on how that can change
Oh,
humanity
you're a big part
globally.
of that, right? Like to be
Yeah,
honest with you, you are the person I probably other than like of course Hurricane and Sam because I talk to them like every single second of every day.
right.
Like you are definitely the person that I'll like reach out to for okay, like I've seen this thing, like what do you think about it? And like what
Yeah,
is your opinion? Because like to me that makes a big difference. So it's like shout
that's
out to
what's
you,
up,
shout
man.
out to you for being here. Not only for me is the thing too. It's like that's the
Yeah,
really cool thing. It's just like everywhere I've been around the space, you have made an impact and like of the people that are still here, right? And like
yeah,
that's what matters, right? So it's just like shout out to you for killing it. Shout out to you for now getting on this streaming journey and I think it's going to be a way for you to really give back. And I'm excited now because
yeah.
you motivated me to like properly get up early in the morning tomorrow instead of just being groggy and like tired and honestly sleeping at morning because last 3 mornings it's just been hard because we have a lot we're doing. And like sleeping on time so that I could stream at 5. So that's the goal,
Exactly.
literally daily. I don't know about Saturday and Sundays, but Monday through Friday while I'm still working
Sick.
like, let's transition out of this shit. Let's get into like you leveraging retake. And like, I really think the retake and base, like just coding mini apps and like music, everything we're doing, like already. Like, I want to show you how to fucking make a mini app because I think once you do a like small thing, like, you will go off.
It's
I don't
over.
need to take
Yeah.
that. You need to like just do a little lesson, something because it's just that I don't know also everything, so I need to do my studying as well. But I really think the mini apps are the key to the future of decentralized social and like this like creating MVPs and then getting your first like people to try your product. But thank you
Yeah.
for joining in. I know it was short. Thank you everyone for
Sometimes
popping.
though, no, don't, hold on. We got a little time. We got a little
Okay,
time.
okay. You said 3 minutes, like four
I know,
minutes.
I know. No, that was only like 2 minutes ago. I think a huge piece of that though is that um, I appreciate you. Thank you for those words. But also I'm emulating a lot of some of the the mentors that I was able to find in this space as well too, right? And I think for me, I'm just kicking back that knowledge, kicking back that ethos, not only from Web3 people, but just like people in my network. Like, I did an interview with my pops, and like he has the same vibes. It's like, each one teach one.
Hmm.
Share what you know. Share
Dude,
what
I
you
really
know
like
together.
the interview with your dad. I'm
Mhm.
scared as shit to do mine. It's gonna happen at some
Do
point.
it. Do
But
it.
no, I mean, like, not now. Like, that's the thing. Like, that for me is like,
Need some setup.
yeah, well, I'm
Yeah.
nowhere near ready to like confidently want to do that in front of my.
Why?
It's just like there's things that
Oh,
it's not
okay.
done.
Okay.
It's not
I
done,
got you. I got you.
right? I am continuing to cook, right? But it's
What?
like
What?
I could do it with my mom. Like she'd be
There
entertained.
you go. Do it. I
Um,
mean, on the topic of like, being, afraid of things, I think that's one of the things that I'm scared of too. Is like I see the potential of just what I was able to build, just me myself, not really having any coding knowledge or not any development knowledge, and being able to like go in this space and build something like this with Onaji and just the adjacent networks we're able to help
right?
support.
Like people that came out, right? I'm sure
Yeah,
like when you first made it, like what was that like? Like that getting those deans together, like building that team and like I know like not everyone's still around and like I get
yeah,
that especially just like because of that.
right,
Whether they are like lurking or just straight up not around, right? Like it's cool that like you saw that and then you like I saw when I was making everything in the conversations I was having with you, like you saw what happened to you and were able to educate me on challenges of like things that you did that weren't the best and like
yeah,
you could help mentor me on like not doing those things. So I'm
yeah.
excited to do that for the next generation of blockchain folks. I think like
Hey,
we need to go in to like this like onboarding space is like I know it sounds fucking terrible, but like it depends on the person who says it, right? Like coming in as like a blockchain subject matter expert, because it's just like as
yeah,
anyone in this space is like if you talk to about say that like you're a dumbass, right? Because no one's a
yeah.
blockchain subject matter expert in everything, right? Because there is
It's
nothing.
brand new tech. It's
Well,
brand new tech. Like,
but like, well, no, but like, I don't mean like in that. I
even
mean
if it
like,
wasn't,
you can't be an expert because like there is so much to consume. So it's like
right.
whether or not I know what you need, I have the person that could give you the right whatever whether it be knowledge or connections to
Yeah,
figure more out, right? Like, so it's not about me, right? Like knowing everything, but it's about like
right.
being tapped in and understanding the tech. Because like, bro, someone like kind of blew me off at one of these networking things, essentially saying that like
Mm.
they could just like clod it. And I was like, yeah, like
Yeah,
sure,
but
but like you can't really figure out tokenomics for like you can if you're a really, really smart individual and you understand everything, but it's
yeah,
there's still like there's implications in just like being in
yeah.
the space. And
You
like
can't you can't emulate, you can't GPT experience still,
exactly,
at the end of the day.
yeah, right. You
Yeah,
can't
man.
the experience, bro.
Hey, bars. I love it. No, to answer your question, like it was organic, and it was like we built, like you were saying with the team, with what you built with Hurricane and Candy. It's like you find like-minded connections that end up turning into like family long-term friendships, and you can only do that by taking your time and really getting to know people and like cooking slowly. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what the vibe's been over at Onaji, man. It's lifelong friendships, family ships over there now. So.
Hell yeah. I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you, B, popping in. We'll
Absolutely.
definitely, I think we should rip another tonight. I don't know. I have something at some point, but I think like whether or not it's me or Hurricane, like we should do something. And if not, like let's play some Minecraft. Like I'm down to more chill and not even like
Heck
maybe
yeah.
Hurricane can just be in the back like monologuing.
All right. We'll get at you. All
He
right,
said
chat.
he was like Minecraft, so I don't know what his thing is. Maybe we'll have to convince him. Maybe he'll just have to watch us playing, and that's how we'll convince
Dang.
him.
Like, what are you guys doing? Yeah, I mean that
Oh,
could be a stream in itself. Anything's a stream,
oh
It's
my God.
all good.
Yeah, no, I have been
I
thinking
like
about
it.
the whole streaming thing for a bit, but I like that.
Cool.
It's just like you said, like something you've been afraid of is just like taking that opportunity and taking that chance. So at some
Yes,
point
sir.
I will rock that out. But I think the big step is this like streaming in the morning and like actually being up. So thanks everyone for
Heck
popping
yeah.
in. Thank you, B.
All right, family. Yes, sir.
Peace.
Keep